Welcome back, reseller party people. It is Monday morning and we have a lot of stuff to get to. Gonna go through some stuff that sold over the weekend, and then at the end of the video we'll go through our numbers from last week. So let's dive in. 1, 2. That sold is another set of Dean Markley acoustic strings. These ones are a little different. These ones are a medium light, so they're a little different weight, different gauge than the other ones that I've usually been selling and showing to you, but same price, $4.99, free shipping out the door. Sold a DVD. Yes, a DVD. People still buy them. This is I think it's a pseudo kind of documentary called Super Speedway. It's narrated by the late great Paul Newman and features, I believe, the Andrettis. Yeah, and it features Michael and Mario Andretti, and this is going out the door for $4.50. Another good flip that sold for me over the weekend. And if you don't know out there in resale land, one of the easiest things to sell on eBay as far as clothing goes are Levi's 501s, especially when they're in great condition. This is a pair of black 501s with a button fly. And these sold for 30 bucks. And I think I picked them up for like $6.99, something like that. And might even have been a discount on top of that. But the most I know I sold these for, or bought these for, was like $6.99. And like I said, going out the door for 30 bucks, probably cost me like $7 to ship them. So $17 profit, something like that. Like 15 bucks probably after fees, something like that. But 501s always sell, so if you can get them at a good price, go grab them. Then I've kind of slowed down on listing baseball cards because as I've said in my previous videos, I'm trying to source and list kind of higher priced items, higher profit margin items. Obviously, I'm going to keep rolling through the ones that I have, which are in the thousands, but as I'm trying to really grind it and get my store up to a higher level of profitability, I'm kind of putting those to the side for right now. I'll still be listing some here and there, but like I said, the past week or two, I haven't really listed any, maybe a handful over the past couple weeks. But anyway, I sold a 1996 Hideo Nomo Score baseball card. And this is going out the door for $1. $1? And I sold a CD. This is Pennywise, Land of the Free. And this is going out the door for $5.50. And next, I sold my last copy. Pardon me. I sold my last copy of the Motley Crue Record Store Day exclusive clear 7-inch. It's actually kind of a 10-inch. It's Kickstart My Heart and Home Sweet Home is on this, and this is going out the door for $17.25. And then another 7-inch single, actually kind of an EP that sold really fast. I listed this on, it's either Saturday or Sunday, and it sold within an hour or two. This is from the punk band NOFX, and their 7-inch EP called F the Kids. And that went out the door for $10. A couple of records that are kind of near and dear to me. These are two records that when they came out, I loved them both. The first one is the release Boomtown from David and David. David Bearwald, who's one of the Davids, this David, was instrumental in co-writing, and he was part of the Tuesday Night Music Club, I think that's what it was called, that Sheryl Crow was part of, before her debut release, and I think he co-wrote a bunch of the songs on that release, because it was kind of a collaborative thing where a bunch of songwriters were getting together and working on stuff. And then she got signed and I think took a bunch of those songs and put them on her album. So he was kind of instrumental in all of that. I think he's had some harsh words to say, if I remember right. I don't think he was real happy with the way that she gave credit out and that kind of thing. But it's been a long time, so I am not 100% sure of that, but I think that's what I remember. Anyway, this whole album is great. If you like singer-songwritery classic rock, David and David is an awesome album, and I remember when this came out, I just loved it, and I think I had it on cassette, maybe either cassette or CD, and I know I just wore it out. I played it all the time, and I just thought his songwriting was great, lyrics were great. Anyway, David and David Boomtown has sold, and I must sadly ship it off to a new home, and it's going out the door for $7. Album that I think when I first heard it, I thought it was okay, but then the more I listened to it, I just loved it. I just thought it was a great album. And this is The Firm with Jimmy Page and Paul Rodgers in there, and I loved the way they did You've Lost That Love and Feeling. I thought that was great. Radioactive was okay. That was kind of their lead single. Satisfaction Guaranteed I thought was great. And Midnight Moonlight I thought was great. A lot of great songs on here. So it's kind of an album I think that falls through the cracks. A lot of people either don't know about or have forgotten about. But if you see this album out there and you like Paul Rodgers, you like Jimmy Page, you should definitely check it out. Really good album, and this one's going out the door for $9. And then the next record I sold is a 30th anniversary repress on 180 gram vinyl for Ozzy's Diary of a Madman. And that is going out the door for 25 smackers. Almost forgot my biggest sale of the day, and I wanted to make sure I had the weight right before I printed the label and everything, but I purchased a really cool backpack from a company called Skunk, and it's supposed to have some kind of it's supposed to have some kind of patented way that it keeps it smell-free. So no matter what you do to your backpack, it'll never stink. I didn't know that was a problem. But anyway, they've patented the technology where your backpack will not stink. And then it also had a cool kind of combination lock that's built in to the main compartment there. Anyway, it was super cool. I bought it at a liquidation auction for $6. I sold it for $57, and the shipping I think cost me, I'm sending it out priority to somewhere in the Midwest, and it cost me around $15. So I think after fees and shipping and everything, my profit on this backpack will be like $35, something like that. So a nice little flip there. All right, so just like every Monday, I'm just going to take a quick pass through my numbers just to see how I'm shaping up as compared to my goals and what I'm trying to do. So let's take a look at them, see how things are looking. All right, so like I've said before, the first thing I always look at when I'm looking at everything is my feedback. Make sure I've still got that 100% positive going, which I do. Still that one stupid neutral that was given, jeez, it seems like forever ago, but I guess it hasn't been a year yet waiting for that thing to fall off. So just kind of like to see what people are leaving feedback on. So this is a guy that got my that Lemmy album that I showed in one of the videos. Baseball card. So everybody seems really happy. This guy's saying he ordered those plastic sleeves for his records to prevent his cat from fucking up his records. That's pretty funny. I always like interesting feedback. It makes me laugh. This one's pretty funny too. This guy bought something from me, but said I gave him a prompt payment, but he actually bought stuff from me, so it's kind of funny. Love that. 5 stars and beyond. And that's just over a baseball card. It's pretty funny. A $1 item, and it made him so happy. So that's great. So anyway, I just like to run through that. And then let's kind of see where we are. After I shipped out today, I sold 5 more things. So I have 5 items waiting to be shipped out for tomorrow. This is Monday evening, by the way. So that's why I'm not shipping out these 5 things now. These sold after I shipped out for the day. So you can see this bar in gray is the sales from today. So actually a pretty nice day. Actually the best day I've had in a month. So pretty nice day. You can see I've got some higher peaks going. I've still got some valleys happening, but they are not as bad as they have been. My sales have been pretty consistent other than these. I ended the week real bad. I started out real strong here with some days, 100 plus. And then I kind of dropped back down to, days in the high 30s, low 40s. So where I'm sitting at right now, for my 7-day sales, I am at 682. I don't know why that's so blurry, but I'm at 682 for 7 days. Last time we went through numbers, my 7-day total was 390. So just about doubled, a little bit less than doubled the previous week. You can see that percentage. I am 92.5% increase over the previous 31 days. The last 31 days total of 2,097 is a 92% increase over the previous 31 days. So that just tells you how bad the previous 31 days was. And which the previous 31 days, that total was $1,254. So there you go. And for the last 90 days, I have sold $4,517.47. The previous 90-day total was $4,228. So that's gone up by like $300. So definitely moving in the right direction. The last time we went through numbers, my active listings were 914. I've got it up to 963 on top of everything I have sold. And I think, my sold average is like 5 or 6 items a day. So if you, spread that out over a week. So my listings increased by about 50, and then I sold about 30 things. So in real numbers, I listed about 100 things, and I should be doing a little bit better than that, but that's okay. It's increasing, and if you remember my goal for my listings, I want to maintain an average of about 1,000 to 1,200 listings at all times. So I'm slowly climbing up in that amount. So then this is really the big this is really the big one. So I'm still down compared to the same period a year ago. I'm down. So I must have had a pretty good February last year, and I'm down from what I did this time last year. I'm down 37%. But again, that same number for the past 31 days, I am up 92%. So anyway, just wanted to make a quick pass through these numbers just for posterity, so everybody out there can kind of see how I'm looking. And if you can see, I just want this bar graph, to keep, trending upwards. I want this angle to keep going that way, keep going north. I don't want the trend lines to go south. So that's really what it's all about. So that's it. So that about does it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the videos I've been making, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Lets me know you're out there. And we will see you on the flip side.